Union Human Resource Development Minister Dr. Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank on Saturday said that India's new education policy will be based on Vedic knowledge science as per the vision of Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya. He said the whole world is looking towards India. Our cultural heritage is our strength. We will bring a new education policy that will be based on Vedic knowledge and science. Ancient knowledge should become part of every discipline. He said that we have to combine our ancient knowledge with modern science and technology to move forward in the future. It was noted that education should be a blend of both worldly knowledge and spiritual wisdom. The Vedic Hindu sciences of enlightenment are about living beyond the body. We can experience all the freedoms of the body, but being liberated means not being bound by them. There is an ancient tradition that has worked out all the sciences of life and living, and it is called as Hinduism. It is quite well known that there are certain sciences about how to live life blissfully, and that it has been very well developed and documented by yogis, nagas, sannyasis, sadhus, priests, actually by incarnations of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. So it's not a big secret globally that Hindu leaders, actually well-known gurus, have developed too many stone temples, that Hindus have been living enlightenment sciences for a long time, that there is an ancient tradition that was based in both peace and powerfulness, and yes, growth, but also compassion. A tradition sophisticated enough to enrich neighbors and support them beyond the limitations of our own skin. It's written in more than 20 million Hindu source books how to go beyond our own anger and greed and to be able to cohabitate peacefully with our neighbors. This much is well known around the world about the great Hindu tradition. Sadly, the Hindu enlightenment ecosystems are by today almost completely destroyed. It will require Hindus to wake up to the revival themselves, to dedicate to living a solution that can help all humans around the world, without any discrimination or precondition. It will require Hindus to bring back the sciences and to start healing themselves, and more importantly, to stand up to start healing others. World expert on the neuroscience of mirror neurons, Professor V.S. Ramachandran shares recent scientific findings on the neuroscience of empathy. He describes how Vedic rishis and enlightened gurus are able to live beyond the limitations of their own skin to empathize with others. We know how the enlightened gurus, incarnations of the Vedic tradition, are able to effortlessly transmit this science to others, effortlessly spread liberation as a science to anyone open to healing others.
So again, it's an empathy neuron. If somebody pokes me with a needle, my anterior cingulate neurons fire, and I say ouch, and I withdraw my hand. But if somebody pokes you with a needle, some of these same neurons fire, saying, my God, the same thing is happening to him as would happen if somebody were to poke me with a needle. Let me be compassionate, let me be empathetic. But I don't literally feel the pain. When somebody pokes you with a needle, and I partially experience the pain, but I don't literally feel it, that's again because the skin in my hand, the receptors signaling back to the brain, look, you're not being poked, don't worry. Empathize by all means, but don't worry, you're not being poked. So when I watch you being poked, I don't say ouch and withdraw my hand. The reason I don't feel your pain when I'm watching it, even though my pain neurons are firing, is because my skin is informing the brain, you're not being poked, so don't worry. But if somebody were to amputate my arm, right, then I have a phantom arm, then I watch you being poked, that inhibitory signal from the hand is removed, so now I literally feel the pain, and I say ouch and withdraw my phantom. We've actually shown this in a number of experiments. So now I literally start experiencing your pain. So the compassion becomes almost literal, it's no longer metaphorical, simply by removing the skin. The astonishing implication of this is the only barrier between your consciousness and my consciousness, shunyata, the only barrier between your consciousness and my consciousness is my bloody skin. Remove the skin, our minds start blending with each other, and I start experiencing your mental phenomena. So this gives you a genuine scientific basis for phenomena like empathy. It is possible through meditation and through other practices to diminish this inhibition. So then my empathy becomes even greater, and I develop actual, genuine compassion, genuine empathy, something that will be useful during these troubled times in our world.